Hey YouTube, today we got a Pontiac GTO 6.0 or a 5.7, same thing. We're gonna do a outer tie rod end change. First, we gotta jack the vehicle up and secure it on jack stands. Now that we have it securely raised, placed on jack stand, we take the wheel off. And these lug nuts are 19 millimeters. Now once we remove the wheel, we need a 19 millimeter for this bolt and a pair of side cutters or dikes, whichever tickle you fancy, to remove this cotter pin. Now we have the pin removed, 19 millimeters or 3/4 of an inch. Loose that bolt. Now I left this bolt on, and next back this bolt out just a little bit, just enough to break it free. Not backing it off, just break it free and leave it like that. Now for this I use a 24 millimeter. Crack it off. I broke it already, so one turn and hand tight. Now I had a puller specifically designed to take the tie rod end off, but unfortunately I misplaced it, so gotta go to other measures. Now if you recall, we had broke this bolt free, left this one on, just back it out to the very end, and I use my tie rod end separator. Not the tool I was looking for, but it did the job. Now we have it separated. Back this bolt out. It falls down. Now once we have it separated, I use an adjustable wrench to hold the arm in place. Then I go with a 23 millimeters to break this free, this end, not the bolt. We're not touching the bolt. We're just touching the outer tie rod end. Break that free, so we were able to turn it like so. And we're gonna back this off while leaving this exactly where it is. So once we put the new one on, our alignment would pretty much be where it was, or if it changes, then you could go get an alignment. But normally doing it like this, the alignment is going to be right where it was. Now here we have the old part, tie rod end, and the bolt, well, the nut, and this one was shot. And we have a new part, OEM Delphi. That's the part number, TA2153. Now before I put the new part on, I'm just going to clean the threads up a little bit. We could do that with a wire brush. Just make sure you hold this nut so it does not move while you're cleaning it. Now I got it all cleaned up. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now you hold the nut steady while you put the new arm on. Get it down to the nut, nice and snug. and we're ready to reassemble. Now it comes with a washer. Don't forget to put this plastic washer, bushing, whatever you want to call it. Put that on before you put it back on the spindle. Now it comes with its own nut, but as you can see, the original one I took off is much bigger, about twice as big. So I'm just gonna go ahead and reuse the original one. Now we got it all assembled. Everything is lined up. Came with a new pin. Get the pin in. Bend it, lock it in place. And now we go back to our 24 and 23 millimeters, and we crank this bolt back tight. It's not going to turn much, but you just want to have it sitting tight against the arm. Now we have everything snug, tight, nice and firm. No more shaking. And putting it back together is just the reverse. Just put your wheel back on and torque them down to spec. 90 foot. I keep mine at 90 foot-pounds, between 90 to like 94 foot-pounds, and that's about it. Now don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment.